think back, what were you doing in 1993? Gas prices were $1.15. Go to a movie for $4. And I just kind of have this funny feeling. How many of our performers were yet to be born in 1993? Do you feel old now? Indeed. Well, that is the year that our concert series began. And so we are celebrating this year our 25th season of the concert series here at St. Luke's. And it has been a blessing. Free admission to our community to enjoy the wonderful music that we've listened to these past 25 years. What a blessing. Of course, it could not be possible without you who are our donors, as well as our concert volunteers. And so again, another round of thanks for but I want to invite you to come back for a couple more events. In 2 weeks, on November 30th, and then again on December 1st, we will have our holiday concerts, and that will be the Brass Band of Central Florida. On November 30th, they'll perform at 7 p.m., and then on December 1st, they will perform at 2 p.m., a matinee concert, and then again at 7 p.m. Now, if you come early, you will have an opportunity also to enjoy our holiday craft fair. The campus is almost taken over with vendors and crafters and wonderful opportunities to buy Christmas gifts. So you can come, you can buy all of your Christmas gifts and then enjoy a fantastic concert. But wait, that's not all. Our youth group will be selling Christmas trees that weekend as well for a fundraiser for their ministry. And so you can come here to St. Luke's, you can buy your Christmas gifts, you can get your Christmas tree, then relax and enjoy a wonderful holiday concert. How many of you think that's a deal? Come on back and enjoy that. The weekend following that is going to be our a night in Bethlehem. It's a walk through Christmas pageant. It's an opportunity to walk through the story of the birth of Christ, and we invite you to come back for that. If you would go online, you will find an opportunity to actually sign up for a time. We're doing something a little bit new this year. We are asking for reservations for times because it is so popular. So go online, you will be able to sign up, reserve a time to come and enjoy that wonderful experience and walk through Bethlehem, a night in Bethlehem. And of course, I need to invite you, if you are interested, coming to our worship services on Sunday morning. You are all invited to enjoy that time together. We worship on Sundays at 8, 9:30, and 11 o'clock. And then I would like to extend to you a very special welcome to come spend Christmas Eve with us. Again, if you go online, you will see there all of the times for our worship for Sundays as well as Christmas Eve. Without any further ado, I would like to take just a moment to invite our concert director, Judy Duda. She's going to come forward and talk to us a little bit more about what we can expect this evening. Judy Duda.
25 years is a long time, and I'm getting old. The hips are giving out, the knees are giving out, and this is going to help me out a little bit. You've all been very patient with me. Thank you so much. I want to echo what Pastor Roberts just said, of course, to welcome to all of you. I'm curious to know, are there any folks in the audience this evening who have never been to St. Luke's before for a concert? Any? Quite a few. Well, welcome first-timers. Don't let this be the last time. The next time, 2 short weeks. And I also want to echo the gratitude he expressed for the incredible and amazing and valuable service of our 100 volunteers, and also for that long and growing list of friends of the concert series that you see in the program. he just couldn't do this without you. Having served as the founding director of the concert series now for almost 25 years, it especially gratifies me that this year, not only are the Friends of the Concert Series stepping up and supporting the concert series, but many of them have already given very special gifts this year in commemoration of our 25th anniversary. And along with their gifts, some of them have sent some sweet notes, which I'm going to keep and cherish, I can assure you, saying that the reason they're doing this is because they want to make sure the concert series keeps going for at least another 25 years. And I echo that thought, of course. This will be my own personal final season as director of the concert series, but I assure you, we have a wonderful team training and setting in place for next year, and we'll go on without a glitch. In fact, we have our program set all the way through April of 2020. So, yes, and with your help, the team is going to need your help, but with your help, Lord and the Lord willing, and His continued blessings, we're going to go on for even longer than that, bringing God's wonderful gift of music to every family in the community. And we're very grateful for that. So, one more time, let's thank our volunteers, but also all those friends and staff. And of course, it's a true joy to host UCF's fine orchestra again this evening. We began our collaboration with UCF more than 20 years ago, 23 years ago. And it's been my joy in particular, because I've been here the whole time, to watch them blossom and grow. It's not the same kids, of course, but as you weren't born, as Pastor Roberts noted, but the orchestra has grown and evolved into a really amazing ensemble that we can all be very proud of. Tonight's program, of course, is one more example of the standard of excellence that UCF and its conductor has set for its student musicians. And speaking of excellence in student musicians, I was going to tell you about this chamber chorus. Dr. Park told me last year, the chamber orchestra, pardon me, the chamber orchestra last year, members who are now in the orchestra, came to him and said, Dr. Park, if we put together a program, they talked, it happened to be the 500th anniversary of the Reformation, if you remember it. We had an amazing program here last October. Anyway, they wanted to do this on their own time. You know, no, it was not required, it was not coursework. They put themselves together and this is what they've come up with. I'm going to ask them, if it's not too hard for them to stand up, for all the members of the chamber orchestra who just performed, some folks did miss you, stand up, be recognized, and let us applaud you one more time. That's for sure. So the Symphony Orchestra and the entire music department of the University of Central Florida are part of the School of Performing Arts and the College of Arts and the Humanities, which has someone representing them here tonight, and you'll get to meet him later on. There's a display out in the narthex, and so I'm going to just tell you a little more detail, especially for those who arrived kind of late. We did hear our little restrooms out there, water fountains, concert series booth with take-home previews of our next several concerts and of the whole calendar. It's a place where you can make credit card donations, and there's going to be a gift drawing tonight. Our audience is always like that. That's going to be one of the reasons I put this here, was so I could have my hand free to pick this up. This looks like such an intriguing and beautiful gift. It was put together by, I understand, I hope I'm correct, by the Alumni Association of UCF in conjunction with the School of Performing Arts. And one lucky person is going to go home with that tonight. We'll have a drawing right after the intermission. So during the intermission, use your time. If you haven't already done so, there's a basket where you can just put a contact slip in and register your name. And you'll be able to at least have an opportunity to to win that prize. Now, while you're out there doing that, turn around and look, and there's a display there that has a young man named Steve Risco is the marketing director for the School of Performing Arts, who is waiting to greet you out there. He's got some colorful brochures telling you about all the performances and dance and drama, music, art on the campus. Many of those exhibits and activities and performances are free, and it's right in our backyard. So pick up a handful and take some neighbors and go over and see some of the marvelous performances on the campus at UCF. And while you're there taking that, maybe you find yourself a little button like I did. It's free, and it says Arts at UCF. And so wear it proudly to show that you support UCF and all of the arts. After all, a great university like UCF deserves a great music and arts program, right? And we also deserve a football team. Everybody cheering up here tonight for what's happening? I want to thank you. I'm impressed that so many of you opted to spend this evening with us, and I'm just kind of hoping that I'm not going to see a mass exodus after the first half of the program, because if you do that, you'll be depriving yourself of an extraordinary performance of a Beethoven Concerto by an amazing soloist who came all the way from Michigan to be here with us tonight. I heard the whole program last night. Don't do that. No, UCF is known for scoring lots of points and taking longer in the game. I remember a game a few weeks ago my husband and I watched, and it took 4 hours. Was it a Sunday afternoon or something? It was 4 hours. So you can have your cake and eat it too tonight, right? You can hear this wonderful program in its entirety and still have 2 or 3 more hours of football when you go home and watch the Knights win number 24. Let's charge on, right? But we just learned that WMFE 90.7, which is our regional NPR station, has named St. Luke's Concert Series as the winner of its Amplify Central Florida Award. And now, the prize is that we will receive $2,500 worth of on-air spots for the next 3 months. And you heard the name of the contest, Amplify Central Florida. That's to help us amplify our invitation to even wider markets, all the way up to the villages with WMFB now as well. And that's all good because we want everyone to know they're invited to do this. That is to come to these concerts free of charge. But don't rely only on those on-air announcements or even newspaper and calendar spots, because the coverage is harder and harder to get. And if you miss some concerts because you didn't know about them, easy way to fix it. In your program is a little envelope. Put your email address on it, please print it clearly, and drop it in one of those yellow boxes at the exits. And we'll put you on our e-base, and a week or 2 before every concert, you'll get a colorful, informative, brief email with photos, program information, and so forth. And of course, if you choose to use that envelope to support the concert series, well, thank you for that as well. Well, with all of that, and oh, I forgot one thing. Oh, and this is so important. Hold on. You know what this is for? Well, ladies' restroom lines tend to get kind of long. And so if you go out to the ladies' room at intermission and you notice that the line is longer than you care it to be, for it to be, watch for someone holding one of these sticks, and they will guide you, ladies only, to another area of our facility where you can use a restroom bigger. I've forgotten that. Well, with all of that, and with my sincere hopes to all of you, that you have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving with your families, and that you will return in 2 short weeks. Oh my goodness, 2 short weeks for our triple holiday concerts. It's time for us to bring in the University of Central Florida Orchestra. Please help me to welcome them.